Magic.
Hey, it's Sydney.
It's Elvin, the better one.
And this is Salvin. He doesn't like when I do that, and I don't know why.
I really don't.
So anyway, I forget about the better one. But today,
what?
Today we're gonna talk about advice for like friendships. Not this kind of friendship, because this doesn't help anything.
Girl, I just did my hair. Stop!
So, no one wants a friendship like us. I'm just kidding. We have like the best friendship ever, and we're in love.
Please don't. I'm serious.
Okay, so friendship. How to keep a friendship going. So, one thing I have is to always like talk. Like if you like find out something that your friend was talking about you,
Talking behind the back.
Talking behind the back, backstabbing. And you think they're talking about you, or they're like making people make assumptions and you're trying to believe them, but you don't want to like take away the friendship. So just make sure you talk to them and make sure none of that happens, because who wouldn't want to keep a friend? Who wouldn't want to keep this friendship like us?
Stop! Gosh. And my advice is...
Say advice from our friendship, like how we can keep our friendship going. We have no choice. We're kind of attached. We don't
package. But stop doing that. Ew. Okay, but
how do you not know how to keep our friendship? What the hell?
If I'll do something from my life. If one friend is feeling down, or they're not talking as much. Not talking as much as usual, you should go talk to them. This seems like common sense, but I've had a friend who, if I'm feeling down, they wouldn't talk to me. They'll be like, oh, I was scared if you're gonna yell at me. Like, I would never do that to you. Don't do that. God, that's not, normal. That's, I guess that's sign of a fake friend, because they don't really care.
I think they care.
They don't care. If they cared, they would ask you, instead of me having to go to them and ask them, why didn't you talk to me today? Because they completely ignored me. They did everything to just like stay away from me. And it always happened when I was sad. If somebody else was sad, it was like, oh, this person, and why are you so sad? And
because you don't love me.
And then if I was sad, they wouldn't do anything about it. They wouldn't really care.
I just think that I go on and on about what's wrong with me, and that's why people don't like to ask what's wrong with me.
I'm a really quiet person. If I don't like you, I'm not going to talk to you. That's
why? Oh, another advice for me is to like, don't fight.
No, actually, no, you need to fight, because I hear for a good marriage, you need to fight.
No one's talking about marriage, talking about friendship.
But it's the same thing. Marriage is just like an advanced friendship.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
But in a good relationship, you have to have some kind of fights, because if you don't fight, then
that means you don't care.
Yeah, none of your feelings or real feelings are gonna get out. It will seem like everything's fake.
We don't fight, right?
We fight all the time. So, another thing is...
Your turn, I already went. Said don't fight. Okay, so first we have always talk to each other about like what's going on. Make sure you check up on a friend, care about them. You always have to care about them. And... My mom says okay.
Okay.
I have a perfect one for my friend. It's to always support them. You always have to support your friend. That is definitely how to keep a friendship. Like if your friend says something bizarre, saying like, hey, I want to drop out of school, just support them, but let them know that's not a good idea, you know?
Oh, hi, Cody.
I don't like you. So just make sure you support them, because it's all about support, to be honest. All about support. Even how like whatever the like measures your friend takes, like saying she wants to drop out of school,
do drugs, cut themselves. Cutting them, you guys should never cut yourself.
That's on a different video.
Yeah, because
that's a tough topic. It's very tough. But
anyways,
always support them. That is yes, me too. No matter what it is.
Okay, I'm talking. Another thing is, don't tell a person, like if they're a new friend or if they're a friend but you don't think you trust them too much, don't tell them like all your personal problems, because they could probably
come back and bite you in the butt with it.
Or they just will, like, it'll creep them out and they won't.
Then you don't got a friend.
But yeah, because this has happened to me, and I told somebody all my personal problems and all that, and it creeped them out.
I'm an open book.
I'm a closed book with a lock on it.
Open. No lock necessary for me. Open. Oh, I'm sorry, but when I keep a promise, I keep a promise. I think I do. When I only keep a promise when, okay, give me a pinky. I keep a promise when I kiss it. That's how I keep it. Kiss it. I go, okay, pinky promise, and kiss you. That's how I keep a promise. That's the only way I'll keep a promise. If you don't do that, I don't recommend it as a promise. Always
recommend it as a promise.
No! I don't.
What school do you go to, Sydney?
Trust school.
Let me get a They already know you. Okay, but
just keep a promise.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't keep a promise, then that's like the number one rule too in keeping a friendship.
Adding to what she said,
keep a promise.
Keep a promise, but if you're not a person who doesn't keep a promise, make sure you tell somebody who can keep their mouth shut.
No one can keep their mouth shut.
Nowadays, people are just.
You can't trust anyone nowadays.
No, you really can't.
That's just how it is.
That's society. Society's ugly, not you. That's true.
I have a Tumblr now, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? I don't really use it that much.
I know one is to have fun together.
Of course.
Have
you know
fun.
Have fun together. What kind of friendship is that?
Have fun together. That is, we have fun together.
Don't have too much. Don't talk to them. Like, talk to them.
Attached.
Yeah, don't be attached.
Trust.
You can talk to them, but don't talk to them like every second of the day. Like, that's too
It's not like
much.
skip a few days and then.
Yeah.
I found out it's a good friendship if you like don't talk to each other for a while, but when you guys talk, it's like you guys never stop.
There's one of my friends who I don't talk to in a long time. We won't talk for we won't talk for months. Get away. We won't talk for months, and then I'll text them and they won't text back. Like.
That's not a good. Hey, that's an example of not a good friend.
And sometimes we'll text. And it's on Kick, so I'll see if they read it. And they read it.
I
and
love
they just
Kick
decide.
so much because of that.
I hate that.
Let's see. What else did I write?
You didn't write that. That's on the internet. It's on the internet. She didn't write it. Plagiarism.
I got one. Ready?
Yes. I don't know what that means, but yes.
Handle your arguments. Don't go all childish. Say, well, I'm not your friend anymore because.
Yeah, that is so childish. Don't even be like that.
That's stupid. That's like
Like, it is
elementary
2014, people. Come on now.
school. I was gonna say 2013.
Exactly.
What's one for you, dude?
I don't know.
Always keep into contact with your friend. It's always the right thing to do. Don't ever lose a friend. If you lose a friend, then you're a loner.
Stop.
You're a loner! Yes!
And don't.
Yes.
I have another thing. If you get into a fight with a friend, which is normal, and I think getting into a fight with a friend is kind of a good thing because it'll tell if they're a real friend or not. If you told them any like personal things or anything really, if they like really didn't like you and they really like weren't a good friend, they would use all that stuff against you, and that'll tell you that okay, this person is not a good friend anymore. Like I had a friend because I don't like that person anymore, but
Well, damn.
but it was in math class and they were like, they told this one other person to say that I have no friends. I've got plenty of friends. I don't need you. First of all, I have plenty of friends actually. Actually, I don't.
Exactly. Just tell the camera that now.
But they acted like because if it looks like, because I don't really care if people talk to me, because because I'm a really quiet person actually. If I didn't know you, I'm not gonna talk to you. If you know me, you should know that. If you like bring a group of your friends, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna be in the background.
Hi, I'm Sydney.
But yeah.
And you're hot. So that's what we have today. Make sure to keep in contact with a friend. Make sure you fight, but like make sure you make up after that, and just.
You don't have to make up.
That shows that they're not a good friend. But this is our video today.
Ew. Okay.
Okay, so this has been a video by Selvin, and I'm Sydney. You actually did it, and this is Selvin.
Whoosh. Signing out. Don't call me.
Whoosh.
You're gonna get slapped one day.